My jacket's hood held up against the rain for most of the way, but my hairs end up soaked in the end. I shake my head dry once I'm inside, much to the annoyance of the guy at the Golden Zone Fire's front desk. The cafe is largely empty on most weekends. Not on most weekdays, at least before school's let out. A bit of searching, I find Excel reclining drowsily in the computer chair that he must have wheeled over to the lounge area. I'd bet that he'd rather be sleeping at the crash team house, but Excel said that he didn't have time to meet me any later. He yawns and waves me over. I pull up a chair from a nearby PC and sit beside him. Plenty to choose from when the place is this empty.
Do they not have umbrellas outside of Korea?
No, everyone just sprints from place to place if it rains. Suck it, Gecker. God.
Fuck you. Tommy, I hate you. I hate that day and I hate that memory. Fuck
that memory's
you.
Great. What are you talking about?
Fuck. Dong Smasher.
We had in high school, we had Asian literature.
Who cares? We walked down a street and
we had to go down like the street where all
the ethnic street,
like the ethnic street in Minneapolis and St. Paul. So we had to drive down it on the bus system. And so we get to the end of it, and we realize that we haven't actually gotten off the bus, which we were supposed to do. And so we go, and it starts raining like right then, of course. And so we go sprinting through the rain for like 5 blocks, and then we eventually get to like a shitty Mexican restaurant. It was a pretty good time. It was a lot of fun.
Huh. So anyway, Stun agreed.
Yeah, it'll make the next pickup even easier since I've actually got another player to point to. I wish Jet would hurry up and ditch your team already. Wow. Excel raises an eyebrow and shakes his head at me.
She can't do that yet. Jet has a contract.
It has to be over soon though, right? Why else would she be putting together a team if she wouldn't be able to play on it?
They vary, but most contracts last either 6 months or a year. Best case scenario, she'll be free at the end of the month.
That makes sense. The Victory Star League won't let anyone with a contract play without their team's approval. But maybe there's no rule against registering ahead of time? Whatever, I'm sure that Jet has this figured out already. Right. Anyway, you said you got a lead on the next player, yeah?
Yep, guy named Riva flits in and out of top 8 on the ladder. He's won at least a dozen online tournaments this year.
How? What race does he play?
Here's the best part. He plays all 3. His Terran is the strongest, but he's been known to switch between races during a long set. He'll even play random.
What a baller.
Right?
Plays Zerg, Terran, and Protoss. Whoa, that sounds too good to be true.
But this is where it gets weird. He's never turned up to a tournament in person, only plays online. Some people speculate that Reva is just an alias of a top player. I'm not convinced though. He's got a very specific play style. It's almost like playing against a highly advanced AI, strong mechanically but only goes for standard macro games.
How am I supposed to get in touch with him? Other teams have to have gone after a player that good.
It won't be easy, but I've got a plan.
Not another bet match, please.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? No, not this time. River's on the... What, can I help you, Billy?
Sorry. Continue.
River's on a mean win streak going online, King of the Hill. 12 wins in a row. Granted, most of his games have been against foreigners. It's based in Europe, so it's at weird hours for us. Point is, you're gonna enter tonight.
So I beat him and then use that to convince him to join the team?
Hold on, I didn't say anything about beating him. I mean, if you do, I'm not gonna complain. What did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard the Japanese thing.
Honorable.
Honorable.
You're gonna play an honorable macro game. River hates anything that's not standard. Cheese, rushes, aggressive timings, all-ins, one-base builds, that sort of thing. So you're gonna play a slow, economy-based game instead.
But if I play a game in the exact style he's used to, won't I get stomped?
Maybe, but it's the only chance to get him on the good side. Play him, show off your skill, chat him up, and recruit him.
Make it sound so easy.
Hey, find your own players if you don't like it. I'm sure there are tons of strategy forum scrubs willing to try out.
He does have a point. Guess I'm staying in tonight. Fair enough. By the way, what are you so busy with this afternoon?
Team League practice. Gotta drill a Zerg for ours to snipe the team. Terran Ace.
Sick?
The match is half a week away. Until then, practice. That's how we do it.
Sick near reference. Game. Beneath his easy facade, I can tell that Excel doesn't seem too pleased by the circumstance. Right then.
Billy, how's not doing anything for the last...
Right? Any
30
final
minutes.
any final tips against Reva before I go practice tonight?
Yeah, hope you like mech.
That's all I can do not to groan. My favorite.
Transition, woo!
The admin said that it shouldn't be more than 5 minutes now. Reva just got finished extending his record to 13 wins. I'm already warmed up from practicing all day, so there's no point in loading up a map to drill my macro or anything like that. The only thing I've got to focus on before the game is my build and my nerves. Most players, myself included, tend to get a bit jittery before a high-stakes match. It's a more serious issue at live events with all the lights and cameras and cheering fans, but it can happen in an online setting just as easily. This King of the Hill is broadcast on a commentated live stream. The channel hosting it isn't particularly popular, but the exposure can't hurt. Unless I get beat really, really badly. Looks like the game is getting started. In the pre-game lobby, Reva remains utterly silent even after I offer a friendly good luck. Whatever, let's get this going.
G dot, G dot. Oh, we're okay. Reva.
Grinds out opponents with mech. Can play all 3 races. Could easily be a hacker.
Thank God he put
You're
the
like trying to
star
read that in,
crabs.
like the Dragon Ball Z announcer voice.
I don't know what the fuck that voice is supposed to be.
Oh, I was just curious.
It's hardcore.
You have like a weird star with a butterfly on it?
It's not
With
a butter.
There's no butterfly. It's just a star. It's an angry face star.
That's an angry
Okay.
star.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. I don't know. It's
All
not
right,
a
I'm
butterfly.
gonna show Reva what.
Time to show Reva and everyone else that's watching what I made of. I'm watching this guy scout across the map when I thought occurs to me that this guy supposedly hates rushes. I should be able to score any pretty easy win against him with one. There's a specific proxy build that works really well on this map, especially against the type of player that Excel describes Reva as. I might risk angering the person I'm trying to recruit though. Still, the game is being broadcast online. If I win, there's a chance I could earn enough cred to find another player anyways. Well, I really want to go against Excel's advice. It's only one game after all.
We're not assholes. No.
Prepare for a drawn-out match?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Prepare for a drawn
It's not like I hate playing standard or anything. I just don't like that I'm playing straight into this guy's strong point. Whatever. As expected, the game begins with a long calm. Reva shows absolutely no signs of early aggressions, instead focusing entirely on building a strong economy. I use the breathing room to invest heavily into structures for tank production. My scout reveals that Reva's doing the exact same thing. Just as Excel said, it looks like it's going to be a long, drawn-out tank-v-tank positioning war. Reva and I split the map in half, one side littered with bases, defensive structures, and tanks, and one side with mine. I'm not particularly comfortable with this style of play. I prefer an agile army accompanied by dropships, but it's next to impossible to break a meching Terran if they have a strong economy. Gasp! Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm under attack. Reva's inching his tank line towards the center of the map. He's managed to find a weak position in my formation. One of my tanks was a bit too far away from the rest and it got picked off. A nuke in a serious game? Shit, not here. Not here either. Shit, there's the nuke.
Quick! Scan it! Oh shit!
Phew, managed to catch that before the nuke went off. Alright, with the threat out of the way, I can get back to addressing the tank line.
What? Oh, it's Baba.
Oh,
Did you get wrecked?
yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Can't screw this up. I open a chat box and fire off a message. Macro is too good, lol. But for a while, no response. But just when I've given up hope that he'll message me back.
What?
Wants to be,
Okay,
wants
yeah.
to be Reva.
Who wants to be the chat?
Well, I want
Who wants
I'll
to
be
be
the chat guy.
Microsoft Sam?
I'll be
Thank you.
Microsoft Sam.
You play well. You made only a few key mistakes.
Penis, penis, penis.
Perfect capitalization and grammar. Ugh. Whenever anyone does this to me, I feel obligated to fix my typing.
Is that how
Screw it.
people feel?
Yeah, I always do that, so I don't know. Screw it. I'm way too tired after 40 minutes of positional play.
Oh yeah! Well, thanks. I'm actually looking for some practice partners.
Checker practice mock. Max mock.
Sorry, he said, "Oh yeah." The Minnesotan in me kicked in. Sorry.
Fuck me.
Galva, you want to reread the line?
Billy, I can't read it. Oh yeah? Well, thanks. I'm actually looking for some practice partners, kinda.
Oh sure.
Oh,
Kinda.
sure.
How?
Well, I'm starting a team with a few friends. We're going to try for a qualify for a team league.
Adorable Scottish.
Oh, that'd be just fine, eh?
Fucking clicked away.
You're so
I
shit.
see.
Billy.
I'm actually looking to pick up another player at the moment. Would you be interested? For almost 10 seconds, nothing. Each second ticking by feels longer than the last, but then...
I am willing to discuss the possibility.
Oh,
Oh,
awesome.
sure, we can go get some lutefisk at the nearby
We're gonna go
Lutheran
meet
church.
up at the Lutheran church tomorrow afternoon. You're in Seoul, yeah? You know where it is?
The Lutheran Church.
Oh, you wish to meet in person?
Come on, I've already come this far. Keep it together. Yeah, just gonna
Oh, yeah.
hang with the team and practice a bit. Or nice, I swear. Another pause.
You're getting a bit like Scottish or Irish or
I
something,
don't know.
Tommy.
This time longer, I find myself drawing closer and closer to the screen in anticipation of Reva's reply.
Very well. I will see you and your teammates at Golden Zone Fire tomorrow. How do you suggest I find you?
Okay, I'll look for the foreigner, lol.
I will do so.
Lol.
Goodbye.
That, Reva exits our chat and prepares for his next King of the Hill match. Did I do it?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
our last player, can I celebrate yet? No. Better to wait. I mean, he's never even been to an event in person before. There's a chance he won't show. I step out of my chair and fall into my bed, simultaneously getting tired and restless. I shut my eyes, but there's no way I'm going to sleep tonight with this hanging over my head. Maybe I should go to Gomar. It's not a good idea to drink caffeinated stuff this late at night, but a walk might get my mind off the stress.
Oh, we get to see
Oh,
Gegger
yeah,
again.
sure.
Gegger gets a
Oh,
line.
sure.
Since meeting Excel and Jet, the pangs of
6,000
homesickness
yen.
haven't been nearly as bad. Should I feel guilty that I only want to update my old friends and my parents and that I've actually got something going my way? Is it better to keep these small victories myself? When was the last time I even spoke English? I can't even remember. I never had to move around or switch schools when I was a kid, but maybe this is the same thing. You find a group and stick with it. Keep in touch with your old friends. Keeping in touch with your old friends becomes too difficult. Could be a good thing. More focus on making my esports career than work on what so-and-so switched his major to. I can't help but feel a little unsure. Putting my old life down isn't easy, knowing that I'll have to back it up eventually. My thoughts of home fade as the green and white signage comes into view.
Gomart.
Sick music.
What? Alright, I've got the Minnesotan voice for this guy.
Sick. The old man
Oh,
behind
sure.
the counter is behind the counter as always. This time restocking the shelves on his side beneath the cash register. I take my usual fare from the refrigerators in the back of the store and step to the counter. The clerk's haggard eyes linger on me for a moment before he returns to his shelf stocking.
Oh, just a moment, eh? Sure.
I'm in no rush, so I answer him with a nod. I let the drinks rest on the laminated counter and return to take a closer look at the convenience store. It's compact and clean, like pretty much anything else in Seoul. If it has employees other than the old man on duty, I don't see it. I don't see them. Most stores don't have foreign snacks or drinks aside from their localized variants, and Gomart is no exception to that. I've had to be bold in trying new food. Just as I'm about to step forward, a bag of strange-looking trail mix. The clerk's voice sounds from behind.
Oh, you've been in here quite often, haven't you? That's just fine, there.
I've turned, surprised, staring right at me. Yeah, I'm not... That's okay, isn't it? He pauses in surprise, likely at my language proficiency, and then presses right on.
Oh, that's just fine, there. Those drinks don't buy themselves. What's your name?
I'm Mach. Huh, wait a second, that's not right. Strangely enough, I haven't had to share my real name with anyone since I came overseas. It feels unfamiliar on my tongue as I prepare to correct myself. But before I can, the clerk furrows his eyebrows at me.
Mach? That doesn't sound like any of the foreign name I've heard before.
How am I in this situation? Damn it. Ha, it's hard to explain. Do you know what StarCraft is? Shit, I'm in a hole. The elderly cashier's eyes light up in understanding.
Oh, I've heard of it. You're a pro gamer then, eh?
I'm working at it at least.
I suppose that explains your late night shopping trips. How long have you been in Seoul?
A little more than a month. I like it here.
Oh, good. It's just a fine city. You can call me...
I don't know in Korean.
Ah.
I think that's with Yon.
Yawn.
Yeah, Yan.
Yeah,
Yawn?
you,
Yawn? I don't know.
Yan.
Keep going.
you can call me Mr. By the way, it's good to meet you, Mach.
simply nod and then look away. I'm not particularly good at talking to strangers about anything other than StarCraft. The conversation between us doesn't lead anywhere, so he starts swinging up my drinks. The bottle is bagged and offered, he smiles.
Oh, take Gary now.
Fuck.
On my way back to my apartment for an evening.
Oh, sure.
of
I'll
Spark-
see you at the potluck down at Marty's house next week.
Need to watch that movie again. For an evening of StarCraft and a little sleep.
Oh, Minnesota.
Remind me when we have to meet up here again. I get to play free at my mom's, you know.
Probably get yelled at if the toilet clogs up too. Stunt rolls his eyes and pulls out his cell phone, thumb soon jamming away at some weird puzzle game. What is it exactly that you're always playing on your phone?
I'm glad you asked. It's called Pop Pop Safari.
Oh, God.
It's one of those casual games with the sucking morons out of their money.
And you're playing it why?
It's my own way of fighting back against something I hate. I'm going to defeat this game in its entirety without paying a single cent.
I don't understand how that stops anything. They're still making money from everyone else, aren't they? I still glance at his phone, and there are tons of ads all over your screen. Look.
You don't understand. It's about the principle. Whoops. Too far. And I won't be playing it in the first place if this dude had showed up when you said he would.
Admittedly, Reva should be here by now, but I can't do anything except wait for him to arrive. I texted back and forth with Jet a bit earlier today. She's too busy wrapping things up in the contract to make it Golden Zone Fire until way later. From the tone of her messages, it seems like talks with her sponsor were going well. With the word that I managed to pick out our fourth player, she gave me the go-ahead to divulge the identity to Stunt and Reva. Helpful since we still have a coach and practice partners to recruit. I hear the door to Golden Zone Fire slide open and I glance over, hopeful. Only to find a bespectacled girl walk inside and look around. No dice. Where the hell is he?
Wow.
You're a fucking idiot,
racist or
I
something.
mean, like, the girl
You're a
stands
girl.
at the girl stands at the cafe's entrance for a while, apparently searching for something. Eventually, her eyes catch and stay on my. Shit.
Fuck it. Go.
Looks like she's coming our way.
Is this Tommy? Got glasses? Black hair?
I mean,
Is
yeah.
female?
I
It's
mean,
me.
but Billy,
It's me.
you have nothing to say.
Doesn't matter. Fuck Billy, man.
All right, fuck Billy.
Stunt glances up from his cell phone once I turn to address the newcomer. She hesitates before speaking and delivers her words quietly. Excuse me. Are you Mach? Hi, that's me. I apologize for the delay. I disembarked from the subway to stop early.
Your hue color is very tantalizing.
Shit. This one of the teammates that you mentioned. She shifts her focus from me to Stunt. His expression is no doubt as perplexed as my own. Is she? Wait a second, are you Reva? Yes, I am. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize that you were also a... I just assumed. What's your line?
I didn't realize that you were a girl. I just
Okay.
assumed.
I turn off quietly.
You're left quietly. If the mix-up bothered Reva, she doesn't show it. She tilts her head slightly and edges closer to our table. May I sit? Of course, Reva, this is Stunt.
On your
He's our
face?
team's
Oh.
only Protoss. Figures. Silence is the obnoxious bleeps and bloops of his phone games in his pocket, and bobs his head at Reva.
River, huh? Doesn't sound too familiar. You must be some online hero.
Stunt. I'm familiar with.
How? I mean, of course you are. I'm the god of Protoss.
No. We have matched on ladder several times. Your play is predictable and unproductive.
Wrecked?
Whoa, hey, to expand is to give messy. Barcode scum, don't be a hater.
Should aspire to more than rush and gimmicks. The meta no longer favors aggressive play.
Man, Mark, you didn't tell me this chick was so uptight. Is there the rest of the team is lame?
Both of them rest their eyes on me expectant. Now or never, I guess. You won't need to worry about lackluster teammates. Jet is actually the one who set this whole thing up. Jet? That's right. With crossed arms, I beam a confident grin at the two of them. Stunt wears a mixture of surprise and excitement while Reva seems to be processed. Simply be processing the development.
But isn't she on VIP?
For now.
Voice this part.
But she's not. She's not happy with her practice environment and how much they're paying her, so she's not going to renew her contract at the end of the month. Sick. Glasses glare
Oh,
out.
God.
Oh my
Anime.
god!
Okay,
Not my
Bill
laser
and-
eye.
Zool! Zool, no! Zool, get out of here!
Interesting. Reva
Carno
pushes her
glasses,
glasses
only
against the
Zool.
bridge of her nose, silent. Stunt looks like he wants to simultaneously call me a liar and a genius.
How exactly did you end up recruiting for Jet? It's not like she has any need for some mediocre foreigner.
Mediocre foreigner that slapped down your terrible cheese build, Stunt. And I'll be the first to admit that I'm lucky to sit where I am. The same is true for both of you. Practice hard and maybe we can make something of ourselves in this team. Sound good? I'm in no way the captain of the squad, so it feels weird to take such an authoritative tone. Still, Stunt backs down and dons a thoughtful expression.
Yeah, alright, you're right, this could be big.
I agree. Your offer has piqued my interest, but word that a player as accomplished as Jet will be among us has secured it. I will join.
Goddamn,
Perfect.
Tommy. You fucking.
I am human!
I am
human!
Fucking Microsoft Samboy was perfect.
Perfect.
Should I kill that?
Perfect. Hooray! Excuse me, Tommy?
Tommy, did he kill you?
Is Tommy's...
Tommy, did he shoot you? Tommy, you okay?
Tommy? Tommy?
Nice.
Tommy?
Okay. It's okay.
Tommy, did he kill you?
No.
Tommy, I'm
Only-
so sorry.
Only inside. Perfect. She'll be happy to hear it. That leaves only the matter of a sponsor, which Jet is taking care of as we speak, and a coach. We'll obviously want to keep an eye out for anyone else with some talent, but for now, this is our roster. The three of us share a long look at one another. Before any other thought can come to mind, Stunt ends the silence.
Reva
It
ends the
says Reva
silence.
ends the silence.
Wait, who went? Okay.
For us, Reva ends the silence. What is the name of our
Okay,
team?
you say what is the name of our team?
team?
I say,
What is-
Stunt Gecker says, wait a second, I'm gonna live with a bunch of girls? This isn't one of those sponsor bait teams, is it?
Wait a second, I'm gonna live with one of these girls? Sponsor bait. Shit, I forgot the
you
rest of
trick
the
me
line.
into signing on as a practice drone? This is not part of the future Protoss Bonmois plan.
Oh, well, we haven't
no,
picked
does
out
Jet
one yet.
strike you as the type of person to run a team like that? And also, I thought Reva was a guy.
This is confusing.
This is confusing. All right.
What? No,
Okay,
what?
I
the-
join you back up here.
What?
What is the name of our team? What is the name of our team?
Oh, you just got to the Reva. What is the name of our team?
What is the
Yep.
name of our team?
Please tell me.
Oh,
Robot-y.
I'm not gonna do Robot.
She's a fucking robot.
She's not a robot.
She's a robot.
Robots
What
don't
the
ever
hell
write
have you
like
been
that.
doing? Alright, read the damn lines!
We haven't picked one out yet. I'm sorry. That's troublesome. Should not a thing have been taken care of before that? Should not such a thing have been taken care of by now? I really should have gotten around to asking Jet. Stunt shares and Reva's indicate indignation and with a gesture towards her.
Fuck off, Peter.
Thank you. We need to get this done already. How about we call ourselves the Lamenting Reapers?
Hell, what is up with this kid and terrible team names? I'll talk with Jet tonight, okay? All you guys need to do is practice and wait for the announcement. You also need to be prepared to move out. It's pretty short notice, but neither of them protest, so hopefully it won't be a problem. Stunt definitely lives with its mom. It's hard to tell with Reva. She seems to be about my age, maybe a bit younger. It's possible she lives on her own. Very well, as long as the matter is not being neglected. Was that of more importance to go? Was there more of importance to go over? If not, I would prefer to return home. A PC bang is an improper practice environment.
Poof, you're just a shouting. Don't deny it. It's written all over you.
Fucking Gecker. Why would we fucking Gecker on
Not.
this team? Fucking
What right do you have?
Are you not happy with my voice?
Before
Billy?
she can say anything else, Stunt lurches forward, grabs Reva by the wrist, and begins dragging her towards the PCs.
If you're going to live in a team house, you better get used to practicing next to other people. Let me show you one of my favorite unproductive builds.
lewd.
Ma,